Hello, good morning everyone. How are you all? So it's a Sunday morning, first day of September. How are you all doing? Let me know who all do I have in the session with me in the chat box. Let me know. So who all do I have in the chat box with me? I think there are more people to join in. So we're waiting for more people to join in and then we should start. In the meantime, whoever is there with me can simply send me a hi in the chat box so that I know I have people with me in the session. Just a quick hi would work. So now people have started joining in. Good morning, everyone. Again, Sunday morning. What did you all have your breakfast? If yes, what did you eat? Let me know in the chat box, in the comment box. I guess people are late today. Till now, I haven't started getting the messages. Come on, guys. Whoever is with me in the session, let me know a hi. I will wait for maybe another 2 to 3 minutes so that as I know people are with me before starting. Is nobody there with me today? No messages? Okay, is my audio a little low? Should I speak a little louder? Does this sound better? we can do with the audio. Let's see. If I try and speak a little louder, let me know if this works fine. Can you all hear me? But somehow I cannot get, like, I do not see any messages in the chat box. Why is that? Is there nobody with me till now? Also, let me check if my audio is a little low. Not audible. I am not audible, is it? What's going wrong? Hello. Is the audio better now? Can you hear me? Okay, what I'll do is I'll try and open up a window so that sometimes it happens because of network. Is it better now? Can you hear me better? Okay, just give me 1 minute. Let me try something. How is my audio now? Can you hear me better? Okay. I think I have fixed the audio. Earlier, my earphone device was not catching my audio. Now I have fixed it. Let me know if you can hear me better. Is it better? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly? Hello. Hello everyone. Can you hear me clearly? Is it still low, very low? Is it audible? Chalo, I'll start with the session. I think you can hear me, right? It's 10:12, but I am not getting any messages in the chat box. Why is it so? Do I have nobody with me in the session today? We'll start with the first question in a minute. Okay, your audio is still a problem. Wait, let me fix it. Audio. There, I can see your first hi. Hi Arya, how are you? Did you have your breakfast, Arya? Okay, I think now you can hear me a little. Yes, Arya, I remember you. I remember your ID also. So you don't have to remind me. Did you have your breakfast? That's great. What did you eat? And what plans for Sunday? What are you doing today? Are you going out anywhere? Great. So we will start the first question, and here is your first question. The question is, which is the longest pen? Now you can see there are four pens, P, Q, R and S, and there is a ruler given below. So we're going to measure all of the pens and check which of them is the longest pen. But before actually measuring, by looking at the lengths, I can see the pen S is the shortest, right? It only starts at 7 and ends at 12. So it looks like the shortest. The longest one, let's count one by one. So pen S, the length of pen S is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 centimeters, wherein pen R is what, 8 centimeters, pen Q is 9 centimeters, and pen P starts from 3. So from 3 we'll be counting up till 10. So 1, what is it, 10? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my longest pen becomes pen Q, which is 9 centimeters long. Right? So this one was 5 centimeters. So, yeah. Very good, Arya. The answer is absolutely correct. Pen Q is the longest, which tells me option B, pen Q is the longest. Good job. Let's move to the next question. And it says, Kavya is 112 centimeters tall. Ananya is 15 centimeters taller than Kavya. What is the total height of both the girls? So we have a girl Kavya who is 112 centimeters long, and then we have Ananya who is 15 centimeters taller than Kavya. So in order to find what is the height of Kavya, what do I need to do? I need to add up 15 centimeters with, sorry, Kavya is 112, my bad. I'm finding Ananya's height, right? So in order to find Ananya's height, I have to add 15 centimeters with her. So Kavya was 112, Ananya is 15 centimeters taller. So therefore Ananya will be 127 centimeters. And what do we have to find out? We have to find out the height of both the girls. So Kavya is 112, Ananya is 127. So together their height is, if we add up the two numbers, we get 239 centimeters. Where do I have 239? That is option A, 239 centimeters. I can see Krishu has joined. Hi Krishu, good morning. How are you? You're a little late. We've solved two questions. Sound is not coming. Okay, I'll try to speak a little louder. I'll try to speak a little louder for the sound. You do not need to worry for that. Shall we move to the next question? Okay. It says Ria is 172 centimeters tall and Tanu is 10 centimeters taller than Ria. What is the total height of Ria and Tanu all together? This is quite similar to the previous question that we solved. I'll take a pause over here. I will let you solve the question and send it to me in the chat. Remember, we have to find the height of Ria and Tanu all together. So over here there is this keyword all together which tells me that I have to, what do I have to do? I have to add the two numbers, okay? But just by adding 172 and 10 won't give me the answer. Okay, I've got the answer in the chat box. Let's see what it is. So Ria is 172 and Tanu is 10 centimeters taller than Ria. That means Tanu is 182 centimeters, 172 plus 10, and Ria was 172. So when I add them together, I get, are you sure? Check your answer, it's not A, Arya. It is B, 354 centimeters. Right? It's not 282. She's 10 centimeters taller. So if you add 10 with 172, you get 182. And this 182 is Tanu's height. You have to find the height of Ria and Tanu all together. So Ria is 172 centimeters, Tanu is 182 centimeters. When we add them, we get 354, which is option B. Okay, let's move to the next question. It says study the given figure and answer the following questions. Arrange the given pens from longest to shortest. So first you have to give me the longest pen, then shorter than that, then shorter than that, and last is the shortest. So I can see by looking at the pens, I feel like pen P is the longest. Do you agree with me? You can also count the box. It starts from here. So 1, 2, and it ends over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So this is 11. Pen Q starts from here and ends over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we have pen S that is starting from here. So that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that gives me the answer. Pen P is the longest. Then I have pen S, then pen Q, and the shortest is pen R, which fits in as option D, PSQR. That's correct, Krishu. Option B is absolutely correct. Let's move to the next question. Now, the next question says, the adjoining figure shows the roots of Mona, who walks from X to Y, and Lisa, who walks from S to T. Dash walks the shorter distance. We have to find out who has walked the shorter distance. Okay, I have already started getting answers in the chat box. Let's see who has walked the shorter distance. Is it Lisa or Mona, or is it the same distance, or will it be B? How are we going to miss? The sound is not very coming. You still can't hear me? I thought the audio was fixed. Can you still not hear me? I've checked my audio setting. Everything is good over there. Try connecting a earphone if you're not, like, if I'm not audible to you. Try connecting a earphone. I think it will solve the issue. Okay, so the next question, we have to find who has walked a longer route or a shorter distance. Sorry, we have to find who's walked the shorter distance. I can hear there. Krishu is saying she can hear me. So Arya, you need to connect a earphone or something. So let's find out. So we have Mona, who's starting from X and going up till Y. So let's find out what is the distance that she has covered. She's covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. She's walked these 11 grids, you can say. Let's find what has Lisa walked. She's walked from S to T. So, 1, I will say option B. Arya is saying Mona. Okay, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Lisa has walked 12. So who has walked a shorter distance? Obviously, Mona has walked a shorter distance. So option B, Mona, looks correct. Yes, Arya, you were correct. Okay, moving on to the next question. We have Pia travels from her home to the mall for shopping. You can see there's a picture over here. This is her home. That's the post office. That is the mall, and that's the temple. So she's traveling from her home to the mall for shopping. She can take the following two routes. Route 1, she can go from her home, she can go to the temple and then go to the mall. So she can take this route, or she can take route 2, which takes her from her home to the post office to the mall. She could either take any of these two routes. We have to find out which route is shorter and by how much distance. So you can see there are distances given in between. We have to find which route is shorter and by how much. If I go by route 1, the temple route takes me 372 meters and 518 meters. So what is the total distance if I take route 1? 890 meters. And let's check it with root 2. If I go by root 2, the post office route, I take 492 and this takes me 424. I add them together, I get 916 meters. Now, which is a shorter distance? Obviously, the temple. The route 1 is a shorter distance. By how much? Now, to find that, I'll again subtract 890 from 916. And what do I get? 26 meters. So I have route 1, which is shorter, 26 meters shorter. So option C, route 1, 26 meters shorter is my answer. Right? Okay. Is that understood? Can we move to the next question? Awesome. A similar question. Kathleen went from school to the park and then she went to her home. How much distance was travelled by Kathleen? So over here you can see this is her school, that's the park, and that's her home. So from her school she's gone to the park. So she's covered this 228 meters, and from the park she has travelled to her home. She's covered this 298 meters. So how much distance did she travel by taking this route? So we just need to add them together, 228 and 298. We get 526. So she's traveled a total distance of 526 from her school to reach her home, which is option B. Correct? Okay, why am I not getting answers in the chat box? Fishu, are you there? Arya, are you there? Let me know in the chat box if you're there. And we'll move to the next question. Yes, getting back answers. Good. So moving on to the next question, read the question, see if you understand the question. Okay, I'll read the question for you. It says, there are 5 lamp posts in a row. Okay, fine. So there are 5 lamp posts in a row and the distance between 2 lamp posts is 4 meters. If lamp posts are at equal distance from each other, then how far will the first lamp post be from the 5th lamp post? So I have a total of 5 lamp posts. 1, 2 are already done. 3, 4 and 5, let's suppose. And all of these are at a distance of 4, 4 and 4 meters. So you need to find out how far will the first lamp post, this is the first lamp post, this is the 5th lamp post, what is the distance between the first and the 5th lamp post? If you can see, I am adding 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that's 4. Yeah, it looks 20, but it isn't 20, Krishu. If there would have been 6 lampposts, then the distance would have been 20. Here we are only having 5 lampposts. So between them, I will have a total of 4 times 4, which is 16 meters as the correct answer. As you can see, I've drawn the picture for you. First lamppost, fifth lamppost, 4 meters, 4 meters, 4 meters, 4 meters. Add up 4 times, that is 16 meters. Got it? So it's not 20, but 16. The catch over here is that you are not counting the first pole, the first lamppost, right? When you're finding the distance, you're actually finding the distance between first and second. Then you find the distance between second and third. Then third and fourth, likewise fourth and fifth. So in that case, I'm actually counting 4 times. It's not 5 times, right? Because you're not counting the first pole. Like when you start from here, 4 meters is already not added, right? Getting the logic behind it? Awesome. Then let's move ahead with the next question. Dash is the longest ice cream stick and dash is the shortest ice cream stick. Obviously, I don't have to guide you much over here. You just need to tell me what's the longest ice cream stick and which one is the shortest ice cream stick. And there is the length of the crayons given below so that you can measure the length of the sticks actually. We have stick P, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 crayons long. Then we have stick Q, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 crayons long. Then we have stick R, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again 7. And we have stick S, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 crayons long. So which is the longest? Longest हो गया आपका Q. Q is the longest and the shortest being S. S is the shortest. So option B, Q and S is correct. Correct. Yes, Trishu, B, Q and S are correct. Arya, why am I not getting answers from you? Are you here with me? Okay, let's move to the next question. It says, what is the height of the tree in meters shown over here? Over here, if you can see, there is a picture. There's a coconut tree and there is a scale given right beside it. You just need to find out what is the total distance of this tree. Both. Both. Camera? Yes, you're coming. You'll come here. Bye. Bye. Okay. So what is the height of the tree in meters which is shown over here? Should I zoom in this for you? Yes, if you can see, this tree is as long as 35 meters tall, right? Option A, 35 is absolutely correct. Good job. Moving on to the next question. We have Aman has to travel from his house to the market. Which of the following will be the shortest route? Where is his house? Here you have Aman's house and here you have the market. You need to find out what's the shortest route between Aman's house to the market. Let's try and find that. If I go by the route A, which is house, park, and market. That means I'm covering this route, house, park, and market. So I'm covering a total of 240 plus 320 meters, which is 560 meters. So route A is 560 meters. If I go by route B, house, church, and market, house, church, and market, this one. So I'm covering a total of 270 plus 180, which is 450 meters. If I go by route C, which is house, library, market, the straight route, it is 120 plus 240, which is 360 meters. So obviously option D is not the option. They do not have equal distances. They're all different distances, 560, 450, 360. So the shortest route among them would be the straight route, the library route, which is option C. Yes, Krishu, you're absolutely correct. Option C is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question, it says, Mr. Verma went to his office after dropping off his son at school from his house. So here is his house, here's the school, and here's the office. Okay, so he's going to the school and then he's coming to his office. What is the total distance traveled by Mr. Verma? So from the house to the office, what is the distance that he's taking? If he travels via the school, like if he goes via school. So he covers a distance of 240, 250 meters and 320 meters. All I need to do is add them together, which gives me 570 meters. That's option A, 570 meters. That was easy, right? Okay, let's move to the next question. It says, in how many different ways can Manav reach the mall? You can see there's a picture of Manav who's standing over here, and here's the mall, and there are some routes made over here. So we just need to find out how many different ways are there, how many different routes are there. All you need to do is follow the arrows to find out the route. So let's count what are the different routes that he can take. So number one, if he's starting from here, he can take the straight route that reaches the mall. That's one. Or what he can do is he can go straight, then go this way, and then reach the mall. Second route. Again, additionally, he can do what? He can go up, go straight, come down, and then come here to the mall. That's route 3. Otherwise, he could, instead of turning from here, he could have just gone from here to here and then here. That's 4. I think we've covered all of them, right? Yes. And Krishu's answer also, C4 is absolutely correct. Good job, Krishu. Well done. So moving on to the next question, we have, study the given figures carefully and arrange the given crayons from the shortest to the longest. Again, you have a few crayons. You need to find out the length of all the crayons and decide which one is the shortest. We have to arrange them, in fact, from the shortest to the longest. So let's get going. I can say crayon W is the shortest, right? It measures 1 and 2 clips. 2 clips only. Then crayon Y looks the next short one. It is 1, 2 and 3 crayon tall and 3 clip tall. Then this blue one Z looks next, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crayon tall. So if I want to arrange them in order, it would be W, Y, Z and X. Where do we have this option? W, Y, Z and X. W, Y, Z and X. Yes, that's correct. Option B is absolutely correct. Well done. It looks like only Krishu is here. I'm only getting Krishu's answers. Where are the rest of you? Why aren't you all answering in the chat? Or is it you're not able to hear me? There are at least 5 people in the listening to the live session. Why is only Krishu answering? Okay. So let's move to the next question. It says Ravi travelled from his home to the park and then to the theatre. Home, park and theatre. His sister Anamika travelled from her home, mall and then to church. Sister travels from home, mall and then to the church. Who travelled more distance and by how much? So Ravi has travelled how much? Let's calculate. From home to the park is 560 meters. From park to the theatre is 296 meters. Now when I add them, I get 756 meters. If I calculate about his sister Anamika, she has travelled a total of, from her home to the mall is 185 meters, and from the mall she's gone to the church, which is 648 meters. Now when I add them together, I get 833 meters. So who has travelled more? Obviously Anamika has travelled more, and she's travelled more by how much? So to find that out, I will have to subtract the 756, the other distance. So this gives me, this becomes 230 minus 6 is 7. Then we have 12 minus 5, which is, but we do not have the options. How is that possible? Let me just check. From his home to the park and the theatre. Home to the park is 560 and to the theatre is 296. Sorry, my bad. This was 856. This was 833. So sorry. I did a calculation mistake. It won't be Anamika who's travelled more, but it's going to be obviously Ravi has travelled more, and Ravi has travelled more by how much? Let's calculate. 856 minus 853 would give you 6 minus 3 is 3, 5 minus 3 is 2. So 23 meters. Ravi has travelled more by 23 meters, which is option A. Ravi by 23 meters. Shall I move to the next question? It's not C. Arya, check, it's not C, it is option A. Lovely. With that, we'll complete our presentation for today, and that leaves me with a lot of time for some fun activities. So, are you all ready for some fun activity? Okay. Just give me a minute. So, I have this. It says, watch the video and type one thing you notice. Okay, I'm going to play the video and you have to tell me what do you notice in this. Okay, let me play it in full screen. If that was not visible to you, let's play that again. What do you notice from this video? We noticed that there's a duck and there was a cube, right? The length of the duck was a little longer than the length of the cube. Okay, let's see what's next. Estimate how many ducks long is the math rack. Now, if you see this math rack, you need to find out how many ducks long is this total rack. The total rack that I have in black and color, how many ducks will I be able to fit in the total so that I cover the total math rack? I think approximately 4 to 5 ducks. According to me, it should be 4 ducks. What do you think? How many ducks will I be able to fit in this? Yes, I believe it's 4, somewhere between 4 to 5. Okay, now you have to tell me what is the estimate of the blocks. How long is, like, how many blocks will I be needed to cover this entire math rack again? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As much as 10 blocks are needed to cover the math rack. Okay, let's see if we were correct. If you can see, I needed a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the seventh one is moving out of the rack, right? So there are a total of 6. And why did you choose that? Because the seventh one is moving out. That's not actually calculated. So there are a total of 6. Okay. There are 4 more cubes than ducks. How many cubes long is it? Okay, so we have another video to watch. Let's watch. But with the blocks, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more that will move a little extra. So were you correct? Were we correct with the estimations? No, we were a little wrong. We took one less in the case of ducks, and in the case of blocks, we took one. In the case of blocks, we were correct. There are 10 blocks. We click and drag the orange squares to measure the pencil. Now what we have to do is we have to measure the length of the pencil by these squares that I have. So let's drag them and place it so that we have the measurement of the pencil. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I required all of these 8 boxes to cover up the length of the pencil, right? Great. So how many squares long is the pencil? It was 8 squares long. Why do you think? Because we have arranged the squares and measured the length of the pencil, and we got the answer as 8 squares long. Okay. Again, we have another box. We have to now measure the pencil again, this time with the green squares. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, see that I used a total of 16 of these blue squares to measure the length of the pencil. So the pencil is actually 16 green squares long. Here I have 16 green squares long. Okay, so somebody from the class has said that the pencil is 8 green squares long. Why do you think it's not 8 and 16? If you can see in the picture, it's clearly mentioned. If you say it's 8 boxes long, so it's covering only half of the pencil. It is not covering the entire pencil. So it's not 8 but 16 green squares long, right? And we'll keep it till here. I enjoyed taking today's session and I hope you enjoyed the session as well. So that was great today. I'll see you again next week. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day and a great Sunday ahead.